If you don't know where to start trading or you are still struggling to make consistent profits, this video is for you. Because I'm going to review how to become a six-figure trader from scratch. Now, I started with less than $100 in my bank account 5 years ago. And right now, I'm a 22-year-old multi-millionaire. And in this presentation, I'm going to review everything I know about trading so you too can master trading and live the life of your dreams. This presentation is divided into 3 parts. There's so many different assets which you can trade, which is why you will learn which one is the most profitable in part 1. And then in part 2, you will learn the exact proven trading strategy that made me over 6 figures. And in part 3, you will learn how to think like a professional trader, which is honestly the most difficult part about trading the financial markets. This video is for you if you want to start trading but you don't know how to get started. Or you kinda know what to do, but you are not getting any consistent results. Or you want to take your trading to the next level and scale to 6 or even 7 figures. Here's my guarantee. By the end of this video, you will learn the exact steps that you need to take to become a consistently profitable trader and make your first 10K a month from scratch. Everything that I'm about to teach you will transform your life, and I don't want you to miss a single crucial step. So all I'm asking for is for you to put your phone away and stop reading the comments on this video. How bad do you want it? If you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you must absorb every single thing in this video. And the only way you can do that is if you put this video on full screen and you give me your complete attention. And you might even want to grab a pen or paper and start taking down some notes. Who the hell am I and why should you listen to me? Here's my story. My name is Brett Goh, and 5 years ago, I was working as a waiter in a restaurant serving food and drinks earning minimum wage, making $7 to $8 per hour trying to make ends meet. I genuinely hated this job so much, but I had no choice because I needed allowance for school and I did not want to rely on my parents who were already struggling to put food on the table. 1 year later, I landed an internship in a real estate company, so I pretty much worked a 9-to-5 job for 6 months, earning only $650 per month. At that point of time, I was actually learning forex trading on the side. I would study the courses and books on the commute home, and once I reached home, I would study until 12 a.m. and wake up and go to my 9-to-5 job again. And I did that for 6 months straight. And then I enlisted in the military and I became an infantry soldier for 2 years. No matter how tough or tiring the training was, whenever I had any sort of free time, I would pull up the charts in the barracks and look for trading opportunities. This is when I really became consistently profitable after years of losing money and struggling at trading. And fast forward to right now, I'm a full-time trader, 22-year-old multi-millionaire, managing 6 figures in trading capital, and also we just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Some will consider me as the greatest trading mentor that ever exists because my videos have allowed them to generate consistent profits in the markets. Since I started the Trading Geek, I've been documenting the raw reality, the good, the bad, the ugly, which is why I've only shown live trades, and just last month, I withdrew 11.4K from one of my smaller live accounts, as you can see in the broker's statement right there. Now, the main reason why I became a trader was not just because of money, it's because of freedom. Location freedom. With trading, you can make money from anywhere in the world, whether that's sitting on a beach in Thailand or traveling around the world with your spouse. Time freedom. You can wake up at any time you want since you don't have to answer to a boss. This means you can be at your desk at 4 p.m. or even 2 a.m. and trade for just like 1 hour and make more money than your friend who is working a 9-to-5 job. This also means you are able to spend as much time as you want with your kids and loved ones without worrying about meeting deadlines. Financial freedom. In trading, there is no limit to the amount of money you can potentially make. This means if you are able to make the right trading decisions, you essentially have the power to print money like banks do. Now, as much as I enjoy my freedom right now, life hasn't always been this way. Growing up, my family had nothing because my parents did not earn much from their jobs. My mom is actually an uneducated farmer from China, and this was the exact village that she used to stay in, where there's barely any electricity or access to clean water. When we moved to Singapore to build a better life, we had to pinch pennies just to get by. We could not afford to eat out, and we had no choice but to wear second-hand clothes that were used by other people. My mom always told me, if there was no holes, it was good to go. Now she gets anything she wants, whether that is a fancy Van Cleef bracelet or a Louis Vuitton handbag. If she wants it, I will get it for her. And that's the best part. We don't have to look at the price tag anymore. Now we can eat out whenever we want, and most of the family dinners are held in fancy restaurants where the water costs like $5. As for my dad, he dropped out at the age of 16 and he worked all sorts of odd jobs like being a cleaner and a masseuse just so that he can put food on the table. He worked endlessly, day and night, and we still barely got by because he wasn't getting paid much from his jobs. And he did that until the age of 63, where most people had already retired, but he couldn't because he got 2 kids to feed. And that is why I started trading 5 years ago.
So for me, my why when I started trading was that I wanted to retire my dad. I wanted to retire my father, who is 60-year-old and he's still working to provide for the family.
Whenever I felt like giving up during my trading journey, I thought about him. I can't lose because I promised him that when I become successful, he will never work a day in his life. Fast forward to today, I'm proud to say that I finally retired my father 3 years after I made that video. To this day, this is still my biggest flex, to be able to retire my father at the age of 22. And now he complains about having too much free time. You see, nobody handed me anything. I built everything brick by brick. Trading not only gave me freedom, it also gave me the ability to provide my family with a better quality of life. It allowed me to break the generational curse of poverty in my family. You owe it to them. It is your duty and your obligation to become successful for them. Now that you understand why trading is the best way to achieve freedom, the next question becomes, which asset should you trade? After all, there's so many different asset classes to choose from, such as stocks, futures, options, crypto, bonds, and even forex. I would advise you to choose wisely because the wrong choice can actually do more harm than good. In order to pick the most profitable asset to trade, you need to ask yourself the right questions, and it's just 3 simple questions. Firstly, what is your financial goal? If you want to make quick profits and get in and out of the market fast, you can consider assets that are more volatile like crypto, stocks, forex, or even options. On the other hand, if you are looking to build wealth over time, you should invest in less volatile assets like bonds and low volatility stocks. And the thing about stocks and crypto is that you can choose to trade them or invest in them for capital appreciation. Once again, it's really up to you. The next question is, what's your risk tolerance? The general rule is that the more risk you take on, the more money you can potentially make or lose. High-risk assets are cryptocurrencies, options, and futures. Moderate risk assets are stocks and forex. Low-risk assets include bonds and dividend-paying stocks. If you are a beginner trader, I would advise you to stick to moderate risk assets because they offer just the right amount of trading opportunities. The third question you need to ask yourself is, how much money can you afford to lose? Now, this is not the same thing as how much money you have in your bank account. You should only trade with money you can afford to lose, and it's usually your disposable income after paying your bills and day-to-day expenses. If you're planning to start trading with less than $1,000, stocks, forex, and crypto will be the most suitable for you. You can actually start trading these assets with as little as $100. On the other hand, if you have more capital, you can consider trading futures and options. Now, you might be thinking, okay, cool, Brad, I still don't know which asset to pick. Should I trade crypto, stocks, or forex, or what? Now, I'm going to give you an answer that you might find controversial, but it's really not. It's simply the reality. You should not trade cryptocurrency because it's way too volatile and unpredictable. You should not trade futures and options, especially if you are a beginner, because they are more complicated and require a larger investment. You should not trade bonds because they move way too slow. It makes a good investment, but it's a bad asset to trade. And that leaves us with stocks and forex. Now, as a beginner, you need to find something that fits into your schedule and obligations, that is not too risky but not too safe. And it allows you to start with as little as $100. And that's exactly what forex trading allows you to do. Right now, you might be wondering, why did I choose forex over stocks? There's actually a few reasons. Firstly, the forex market is open 24 hours a day, compared to the stock market, which is only open for a fixed amount of hours per day. This is a huge upside because I can trade at any time that I want. Back when I was working a 9 to 5 job, I usually used the time after work to trade forex and make some side income. My philosophy back then was to use the 9 to 5 to pay the bills and 6 to 12 to build my trading empire. So this is really the main reason why I love the forex market so much. With forex trading, you can start with as little as $100 because most forex brokers out there offer high leverage. This allows you to trade with a larger position using a small amount of capital. Now, note that leverage is a double-edged sword. It increases both reward and risk. That's why we don't recommend you over-leverage your account and try to flip like your small $50 account into $1,000, even though it is possible. The forex market is the most liquid market in the world, meaning there are a large number of buyers and sellers looking to make a trade at any given time. The daily trading volume is $5 trillion in the forex market, making the stock market look embarrassingly small. This means that over $5 trillion of currency is converted by individuals, companies, and banks every single day. This high liquidity allows transactions to be completed quickly and easily, which allows you to buy and sell anytime. Now, another benefit of having high liquidity is the low transaction costs and fees. Nowadays, many brokers don't charge any commissions for forex trading. However, there are other fees like bid and ask spread and rollover fees. But honestly, you won't really notice them unless you trade very frequently or you trade with a large size. Now that you understood how lucrative forex trading is, you might be thinking, wow, since I can make money 24 hours a day, I'm going to become a millionaire trader in 1 week and quit my job. Now, don't let these benefits fool you, because forex trading is not as easy as it seems. Let me tell you about the popular 90-90 rule in the trading industry. It states that 90% of retail traders lose 90% of their money in the first 90 days. Whether that's actually true or not, I have absolutely no clue. But here's the thing. A few years ago, it became mandatory that forex brokers disclose publicly the results of their clients on their website to warn new traders about the risk of trading. That's why nowadays when you go to any broker's website, they show you that majority of their clients actually lose money. Now, this was supposed to prevent more people from getting into trading, but that obviously didn't work. Just like how those nasty pictures on cigarette packs don't stop smokers from smoking. In fact, trading became even more popular in the recent years because everyone thinks that they can beat the statistic and become part of the top 10%. So, how do you actually overcome the odds and become part of the top 10% who makes money on a consistent basis? So you can live the life of your dreams just like I do. Whether that's staying in a $10 million penthouse in Dubai, enjoying the sea breeze on a yacht, or just taking the Rolls Royce to dinner because you don't feel like driving a Porsche today. Or even simple pleasures like bringing your mom to lunch on a Monday and enjoying the beautiful sunset with your loved ones. Now, I'm going to review the secret that allowed me to be part of the top 10% of traders. The secret is do what others don't to get results others won't. So basically, just don't do what the 90% is doing. This might sound simple, but it's not easy. Hear me out. When you go online to search for free information on how to trade, this is what you will get. They will teach you how to trade using retail trading concepts, which are support and resistance levels, trend lines, candlesticks, and chart patterns and indicators. What if I tell you that all these retail trading concepts, which can be found online, are rigged against you and are designed to cause you to lose money so that they can make money? These guys are the institutional traders who are managing billions of dollars in trading capital on Wall Street. They are the ones who are profiting from your losses. It's because of the fact that trading is a zero-sum game, which means when you lose, someone out there is winning. And if you win, someone out there is losing. Since majority of retail traders lose money, they are essentially transferring their hard-earned money to the professional traders who actually knows how to trade. And this happens every single day. Now, looking back, I realized that I only became profitable after I started to act and think like a professional trader. This was the pivotal moment where everything finally clicked for me. Right now, I want you to think about how much money you want to make from trading per month. Whether that's $5,000 per month or $10K a month, and then write it down on a piece of paper. And if you watch till the end of this video and you apply everything you learn, the number right in front of you will become your reality. However, I hate to break it to you, but right now you have 0% chance of achieving your goals. The biggest mistake most people make is to aim for the goal itself. Instead of aiming for the goal, you should aim to become the person who is capable of achieving the goal easily. Now, the problem is there is an invisible barrier between who you are now and who you need to be to achieve the goals that you want. Here's what I mean. This was me back when I was 18 years old. I was broke and I was lazy. I was binge eating. I lacked ambition. I was comfortable. I was weak physically and mentally. I was a losing trader because most of the time I'm trading with my emotions and I have absolutely no clue on what the hell am I doing. And then this is me now at 22 years old. I'm disciplined. I'm focused on a mission and a purpose. I'm grateful but not satisfied. I'm hungry for more. I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm scaling to 7 figures in trading capital. I'm teaching millions of traders worldwide. And I've over 1,400 plus happy and successful students everywhere in the world. Now, what changed over these past 5 years? If you look at my face, I look very similar. My name is still the same. The main thing that changed was my identity. This person wanted to become a consistently profitable trader, but it was impossible for him. But it's easy to make 6 figures trading for this person, but it's difficult for this person to make 8 figures trading. I have to transcend into a new version of myself if I want to accomplish this new goal. Understand that you cannot achieve your goals and desired reality unless you become the person who can. Success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by the person that you become. Right now, you have greatness within you, but it's been papered over by limiting belief, by doubts, by distractions, by a false identity. It's time to rip those papers down. It's time to shed the old you and transcend into the new you. It's time for you to transform from a losing retail trader into what I like to call an outlier. The outlier is a professional trader with an institutional edge. They make a ton of money consistently, manages his money wisely, and gets paid to live life on his own terms. In order to become an outlier who makes consistent profits, you have to master these 3 keys. The first key to unlocking generational wealth is to have a mechanical trading strategy. The keyword here is mechanical. Before we talk about what to do, let's look at what not to do. Or rather, let's look at how the majority of retail traders actually trade. They try to predict the market on where the market is going to go next. They hesitate to take a good trade setup after a string of losses. They regret not taking the setup after it has already played out. They enter trades too early or too late because of their emotions. These rookie mistakes cause their losses to outweigh their profits. As a result, they struggle to be consistently profitable. This is the result of trading with discretion, rather than using a set of clear defined rules. When you're trading this way, you don't know exactly what you are looking for on the charts. Let's say you open up a chart on Euro USD, which is a commonly traded forex pair, and you're trading based on discretion. There's so many factors that you have to take into consideration because you don't have a plan. Should I buy or should I sell? What price point is ideal for entry? Should I use a limit or market order? Okay, let's say you entered for a buy. Now what? How do you manage your open position? Where to get out if the trade does not work out? Where to take profit? And many other questions. Now, the market is already filled with uncertainty. So if you still don't have a proper plan and structure, you're just gonna get destroyed by the professionals. So what is a mechanical trading strategy? And how are these strategies turning losing traders into profitable traders? A mechanical trading strategy provides a clear set of simple and statistically proven rules to follow. It's essentially like a checklist that you go through every single day to determine whether the trade is worth executing or not. Here's an example of a simple mechanical trading strategy. I will buy when price mitigates a demand zone, and then I'll place my stop loss below the demand zone and take profit at the nearest swing high. When you have such clear rules, you're not lost when you pull up your charts, because you know exactly what you're looking for, which in this case is to just wait for price to mitigate your demand zone. The result is that you're able to trade with confidence without needing to guess where price is going to go or rely on your gut feeling too much. Your mechanical trading strategy will be the one that's doing all the thinking. It will decide which trades that you should take regardless of how you feel or current market conditions. And this allows you to be consistent in your trading and as a result get consistent profits. Now, if you want to fail at trading, just trade with your emotions. When you start losing trades, you will doubt whether or not your trading strategy actually works. When the next trading opportunity shows up on a chart, you hesitate because you just lost a bunch of trades. And then an hour later, you see that the trade had just played out the way you thought it will. But guess what? You were too scared to enter into the trade. So now you sit there in regrets. And then you start getting angry at the market and take a bunch of low quality trades to make back the money that you have lost. And you end up losing even more money. This is the fate of the masses. And this repeats over and over again until you eventually quit trading. Now, if you want to succeed, use a mechanical trading strategy. Test it out in both simulated and live market conditions and then gather data to back up your strategy to prove that it works. When you do this, you gain confidence in your own trading ability and plan. And then when you combine this with a professional trading mindset, you will start seeing consistent results. This is when you can start scaling your trading to 6 or even 7 figures, eventually becoming a top 1% trader, aka an outlier. Now, in my experience, the best trading strategy is not 100% mechanical. It's 80% mechanical and 20% discretionary. It's important to still rely on your human judgment and gut feeling sometimes, especially when you have gained years of experience in the markets and you have developed great pattern recognition skills. Now, if you're a beginner, I will still advise you to use a 100% mechanical trading strategy until you gain more experience. When you use a mechanical trading strategy, trading becomes as simple as ABC. If there is a trade setup that fulfills your entry criteria, you take the trade without hesitation, reservation, or fear. If there isn't a trading opportunity, you stay out of the market. As time passes, you will be able to identify the flaws of your strategy so that you can continuously tweak and improve it. And remember, you don't need to know what will happen next in order to make money. You just need to be in the markets when a trade setup aligned with your plan presents itself. In terms of the traders I worked with in actually doing this, let's look over a couple of real-life examples. Let's begin with Alia, who was unclear on when to enter and exit the markets effectively. She was using the usual technical analysis methods which are not profitable, and she was struggling to make money trading forex. She'll make small profits and take large losses, sometimes due to emotion. She then started implementing our mechanical trading framework, and 2 months later, she's banking multiple winning trades with high risk to reward one after other, making over 25.6k with zero thought or stress or emotion. Next, Samudin, who made over $20,000 trading after working with us for just 3 months. Now, trading hasn't always been this easy for him. He was constantly losing money, blowing accounts after accounts a few months ago because he did not fully understand how the market operates. He also could not develop his edge in the market properly since the majority of the trading advice online is low quality. After learning about our proven mechanical trading strategy, he gained extreme clarity and confidence in the markets and became a consistently profitable trader in his first year of trading, as you can see on the screen. Our mechanical system has allowed countless of students to not only get funded and bank consistent profits, but also scale their trading accounts to 7 figures and beyond. Now, you must understand that your sole goal as a retail trader is to follow the smart money footprints because they are the ones that have the ability to move price. And that is why our strategy is built upon following institutional money and by being a reactionary trader to trade this activity. In layman terms, I basically want to know where smart money has entered into the market and where they are going to enter again, so that I can jump on board and ride the big money like this example over here. Now, if you want to learn more about the proven mechanical trading strategy that made me over 6 figures, watch till the end. The second key to becoming an outlier is to have a solid capital management plan in place. Now, what's the point of making money when you can't keep it? I've seen so many traders who are able to make a lot of money, but they always end up giving back all their profits back to the market because they lack a proper capital management plan. Always remember that capital is king. Respect this and preserve it at all times. If you do not have capital, you cannot trade. If you cannot trade, you cannot win. Your goal as a trader is to preserve your capital, which means don't lose money, minimize your losses, which means lose little money when you do actually lose money, and maximize your profits, make more money, and grow and compound your account over time, so you can actually make money consistently. All experienced professional traders know that no matter how successful or profitable your strategy is, you will still encounter losses, losing streaks because of the ever-changing market conditions. Sometimes the market will present choppy price action due to the lack of volatility. In times like this, you will lose money even though you executed your trading plan flawlessly. Just because a strategy has worked in the past does not mean it will continue to work in the future. That's the nature of the irrational and unpredictable market. Therefore, knowing that losses are inevitable, it's imperative that you learn how to manage your capital properly. Now, here's a big myth that most retail traders believe in, thinking that you need an 80% win rate trading strategy in order to be profitable. Now, that can't be further than the truth. Take this legend for example, who made over $400 million while losing 9 out of 10 trades. Now you might be thinking, no way, that's impossible. Let me introduce you to Richard Dennis, who's a commodities trader. Back in the 19th century, he turned $400 into $200 million. And yes, with a 5% win rate. The thing about Richard was that he wasn't focused on winning every single trade. Instead, he had a solid capital management system where his winners were way bigger than his losers. And this is because of what I call the win rate paradox, which states that most highly successful traders actually have more losing than winning trades. Yet they are able to make money consistently because the average size of each profit is much bigger than the average size of each loss. Simply put, when they lose small. When they win big. Now let me explain this with a real life example from my students. Here's Syed, who caught a trade with a 1:50 risk to reward ratio, trading our strategy on the 1 minute time frame. Now what this means is that if his account balance is $100,000 and he risks 1% per trade, which is usually what we recommend to our students, and he loses the trade, he will only lose $1,000, which is just 1% of his total capital. But since he won the trade, he was able to make 50 times of what he's risking. And that would be a whooping $50,000. Now let's say it was just a small account of $1,000. In this case, he risked $10 to make back $500. How insane is that? Now I'm going to be very honest with you. It's very difficult to catch such trades, but it's not impossible if you have a good trading strategy. I mean, countless of my students have done it after using our proven mechanical trading strategy. And the scary thing is they are doing it every single day without fail. They are winning so much that I can't even fit all of them into the screen. Now, George Soros said it best. It's not whether you are right or wrong, but how much money you make when you're right and how much you lose when you're wrong. I mean, if a billionaire trader is telling you this, it has to be true. Amateurs think about how much money they can make. Professionals think about how much money they could lose. Because when you lose a portion of your capital, it's always much more difficult for you to recover what you have lost. When you lose money, your trading capital gets lesser, which means you will be required to risk more in order to get back to break even. Numbers don't lie, so here's the numbers to prove these facts. When you lose 10% of your capital, it does not mean that you need to make 10% to break even. It means that you need to make back 11% just to break even. And if you lose 50%, which is half of your capital, you need to double your account just to get back to break even, not even going into profit. And if you lose 90% of your capital, it requires a 900% return in order to get back to zero. Honestly, at that point, you should just give up because it's extremely difficult to make 900%. Here's another tip. Leave 50% of the profits that you make in your account so that it can compound and you can make even more profits. And the remaining 50%, you spend it however you want to. Guilt free. Whether that's buying your dream watch, traveling around the world in first class, or taking the helicopter to the supermarket, or hanging out with your friends on a Monday night. Whatever it is, spend it however you like. You deserve it. The main reason we got into trading in the first place is so that we can have the freedom to live life on our own terms, without needing to answer to a boss or be tied down by a depressing little cubicle in the office. Because we don't want to be the guy that only enjoys it when he's old. Why not live an epic life when you are young and you have the time and energy to do so? That's why we spend 50% of the income we make guilt-free. And that's my guide to not only trading, but how to live the life of your dreams where you make a ton of money and you enjoy life to the fullest. Trading is 80% mindset and 20% strategy, which is why the third key to becoming an outlier is to think like a professional. Now, the secret to thinking like a professional trader is not meditation, breath work, cold shower, or exercise, or freaking trading psychology videos. All of these are short-term solutions that allow you to control your emotions temporarily. In order to get a permanent fix, you need to dig deeper and find the root cause of your problem. And if you dig deep enough, you realize that it all comes down to your paradigm. A paradigm is how you see reality, how you perceive the world around you. And how you see reality determines how you act. And how you act determines what you get in life. Human beings don't see the world for what it is. Instead, we see it for what we are. You must understand that everyone sees the world differently. Some people will view life through the lens of the conventional path. Go to university, work a 9-to-5 job they hate, have a mortgage and an average car, and build a family and live an average life. Others have a completely different paradigm. They build a billion-dollar business, make a ton of money, have multiple properties, build a huge family, and leave a legacy behind. Your paradigm simply manifests the reality that you will achieve. Let me show you exactly how this works with a simple diagram. If you look at your life right now, it is the sum of all the actions you have taken. And that is the sum of all the decisions you have made, subconsciously or consciously. And all the decisions you have ever made are a result of all the options you have ever perceived. And that is the sum of all the thoughts you ever had. All the thoughts you ever had stem from your paradigm. Therefore, your paradigm determines the results you get in life. For example, if you have a paradigm that thinks that trading is difficult to master, you will start thinking negative stuff like how 90% of traders fail and the fact that it is impossible to make money from trading. And this will lead you to taking action or inaction that actually causes your thoughts to become true. As a result, you will get nowhere in trading simply because you think trading is difficult. Now, do you see why your mindset or paradigm is so important? It literally determines everything. Therefore, false paradigms prevent you from getting what you want in life. Now, here's an example related to trading. Using stop loss when trading will only cause you to lose more money. Trader A thinks, stop losses are annoying. They cause me to lose a lot of money since I keep getting stopped out when I'm trading. I don't want to use them at all. Trader B thinks stop losses can be really annoying, but they improve the chances of me becoming a consistently profitable trader since they do help me avoid big losses. Okay, I will use them sometimes when my trades go in my way. Trader C thinks stop losses are extremely important and they are non-negotiable because they protect my downside. This allows me to keep my risk consistent and reduce my losses, which in turn allow me to be a disciplined and profitable trader. I must use them every single time that I trade. Who do you think will make the most amount of money in the long run? Obviously, Trader C, because he actually protects his downside, and as a result, he has sufficient capital to trade in the long run. Trader C has the right paradigm and he thinks that stop loss is essential. As a result, he knows that stop losses are good and he decides that using stop losses when he's trading is the right choice to make. And as a result, he uses a stop loss on every single trade that he takes. And the result is that he suffers less losses and he actually make more profits because he's able to really protect his downside. You can see, paradigm equal result. Your experience of reality depends upon the lens you see it through, which is your perception. Now, imagine there is a canvas that represents the difficulty of trading the financial markets. This image on the canvas manifests differently for every person because every person has their own opinions on how difficult trading is because of their paradigm. The owner of the canvas, who is Mr. Market, tells two traders that if they can tell him the actual difficulty level of trading the financial markets, they will be rewarded with anything they want in life. Trader A says that trading is difficult to master because right now he's experiencing a losing streak. Trader B thinks that trading is extremely easy because he has been winning the past few trades. And then Mr. Market tells them they are both right. If you think trading is hard to master, then it will be hard. If you think trading is easy to master, then it will be easy. Trading will be to you whatever you see it as being to you. I hope by now you finally understand how you see something will determines how it manifests in your life. If you see trading as difficult, you will make it difficult for yourself because that's the subjective reality your paradigm forces you to live in. This is the main reason why it is so important to have mentors. The biggest benefit of a mentor is not his strategy or his knowledge, it is his paradigm that you can adopt. It's how he views things, how he views the markets. It's his paradigm that results in the profitable trading strategies and concepts. Once you start adopting his paradigm and seeing the world as how he does, everything shifts and start making much more sense. So if you want to become successful at trading, you just need to follow what successful traders are doing and how they perceive the markets. Like one of my students, Carl here, who just made 4.5k in 1 hour after understanding how smart money trade. Or Khalid, who made his first $1,000 after experiencing a paradigm shift. Now, I know all of this sounds super exciting, but here's a word of warning. If you try to do this alone, you'll probably spend a few months or even years figuring out how to make this work. This could happen because you learn the wrong trading strategies that are not working, you lack a proper capital management plan, or you might even have a false paradigm that you're not aware of, and that is actually holding you back from trading success. But if you can solve these problems, you will be able to master trading and the upside is unlimited. Because the truth is, more and more retail traders are going to lose money. This means there's a lot of money to be made if you are on the winning side. So if you ever want to be on the right side for something big, this is it. And now is the time for you to become an outlier yourself by mastering trading and becoming a six-figure trader. So the question becomes, how can you get profits just like this? Like the dozens of people who I showed you throughout the video. At this point, you already know what's the most profitable asset to trade and that you should follow institutional money instead of online retail trading concepts and how to think like the top 10% of traders. So now you have two options. The first option is to take all the information I've given you today and figure it all out by yourself. And this was the option that I chose 5 years ago. Until this day, I regret choosing that option. Because it took me so long to figure things out. I almost lost my life savings and I blew multiple accounts since I had no guidance whatsoever. And I have to do everything by trial and error. So choosing this option would mean that you are giving a shot at failure. You'll waste valuable years trying to figure out everything on your own. You will lose more money trading and pay more market tuition because you have absolutely no clue what you are actually doing. And you will miss out on all the extra money you could have made if you started out the right way from the get-go. And that's why I want to provide you with the second option, which is the in-depth blueprint. This is an 80-hour-long plan on how to make anywhere from 10k to 30k a month trading from scratch and scale your trading to 6 or even 7 figures. And that plan is 1% Club 2.0. And that's your second option, choosing to join the program with the best success stories in the industry. We are so confident in our program that we guarantee that you will become funded in 6 to 12 months, or we will work with you for free until you do. This way is pretty much risk-free working with us. Now, if having this in-depth step-by-step proven plan to go from $0 to making 30k a month with your trading is something you are interested in, let me show you what you get inside the 1% Club 2.0. Every single success story you have seen throughout this video has gone through this program, where we take complete beginners just like yourself with no trading knowledge or experience, and we help them master trading from scratch and provide them with our proven mechanical trading plan that is copy and paste and show them the exact process to scale to 6 or even 7 figures. And this allows them to generate profits consistently anywhere from 5k per month to 30k a month. Because when you do it with the help from real professional traders who have walked the path that you want to walk, you will not only become profitable faster, but it also saves you more money in the long term because we can actually provide you with guidance and advice that is tailored to your situation, and also give you the confidence you need by providing you with a proven strategy and process to follow. So, if you have a minute, let's look at what's inside the 1% Club 2.0. This is not just another course. The course is just a part of it. It is the greatest learning experience that is focused on getting you the results that you deserve, helping you become profitable as fast as possible so that you can live the life of your dreams. 1% Club contains 180 lessons of step-by-step training covering every aspect of becoming a six-figure trader from scratch. We cover in excruciating detail the whole process of setting your mind up for trading success, reading and understanding price action, installing proven trading systems and processes like journaling and backtesting, how to manage your capital properly, and conquer your emotions when live trading. This way you can trade with precision and confidence without emotions or guesswork and scale to 6 or even 7 figures. This program has everything you need to become successful at trading. This program is broken down into 9 phases. These 9 phases will help you go from a complete beginner to becoming an advanced trader. Phase 1 is the foundations, and here's where you will learn everything you need to start your trading journey, from learning the basics of forex trading to defining your trading style. Phase 2 is mindset, where I will help you reprogram your mind for trading success, remove any limiting belief holding you back, and provide you with the paradigm shift that you need to create a whole new reality. And this mindset training has changed so many of our students' life, and it will really allow you to shed the old you and transform into the 2.0 version of yourself who's actually capable of achieving your wildest goals and creating your dream life. And in phase 3, you will be exposed to the most in-depth technical analysis course ever created in history. This is where you will learn how to analyze charts like a professional trader. Here's what you will learn in this phase: mechanical market structure so that you can read and understand price and master the blueprint of the markets. Institutional zones, so you can identify and trade high probability zones to catch high risk to reward trades. Order flow, so you can understand who is in control of price and follow smart money footprints. And liquidity concepts. This is where you can take advantage of market manipulation and ride huge market move. And I'm really not kidding when I say that it's the most in-depth course module ever created. Most of the lessons inside the 1% Club ranges from 30 minutes to 60 minutes long. And all lessons are paired with chart exercises, walkthrough, and PDF notes which you can download. This way, our students can gain a deep understanding of the concepts being taught and also apply whatever they have learned onto the charts well. Phase 4 is where you will learn how to minimize your risk and maximize your reward. This way, you are able to protect and manage your capital just like a professional money manager. And this is actually our secret sauce to become consistently profitable. And in phase 5, high-level trading allows you to learn how to manage your trade properly, trade with precision just like a sniper, and capture high-risk reward trades. And phase 6 is where we show you step by step how to install all of the trading systems and processes we have used to make over 6 figures from trading so that you can develop your own profitable mechanical trading plan that suits you. And this is where you will learn how to test it out, gather data, and improve your edge over time so that you can execute trades with confidence and conviction. This is where we will give you our proven mechanical trading strategy so that you can learn it, copy it, and make money right from the get-go. Like one of our top students, Mustafa here, who turned $200 into $200,000 in funding after joining us for 3 months. Or Blake here, who made $2,700 from his first payouts. Or Ramadan, who finally became consistently profitable after losing money for 11 years and failing 3 prop firm challenges. After joining us for just 1 month, he broke out of his vicious losing cycle, gained extreme clarity and confidence when trading the financial markets, and finally became a funded trader. And then in phase 7, you will learn about the impact of economic indicators, central bank decisions, and world events on currency prices. And phase 8 is one of the most important course module where you will learn how to master the most difficult part of trading, which is the mental game, and conquer your emotions like greed, fear, doubts, and overconfidence when live trading. This way, you're able to stick to your plan and perform under pressure. And in the last phase, we will provide you with the exact step-by-step process for you to become an outlier, managing over 6 to 7 figures in trading capital within the next 6 to 12 months. Here's the thing about courses. When you buy courses, you get the information, but you don't get quality support and guidance. And then it turns out that information is not the problem. Proper execution is the problem. This is the vicious cycle most of you probably go through. You buy a course, you study the lessons, and then you start practicing and lose money. And you start having a lot of questions, but you can't ask anyone because the person who created the course is too busy to reply to you. And you get stuck and frustrated. And then you end up quitting trading when you are one trade away from becoming successful. However, if you have access to mentors who actually practice what they preach, then you have true accountability, support, and guidance. In order to build the best trading program the world has ever seen, I realized that I couldn't do it alone. So I decided to bring in help from some of the brightest minds in the trading industry. And that brings me to the second core component of 1% Club, which is the mentorship. These are your coaches. With over 20 plus years of combined experience, you'll be learning from a team of real professional traders who are actually profitable. Unlike majority of trading gurus, we actually practice what we preach and we lead by example. While creating the 1% Club, I thought to myself, who would be the best person to teach trading psychology so that our students can actually master their emotions when trading? And who better to teach that than the person who gets to see how prop firm traders handle their emotions on a daily basis and have a deep understanding of trading psychology? And that is Sanjeev Saga, our trading performance coach at 1% Club. Sanjeev is actually also a trading psychology coach at one of the most renowned prop firms funded next, and he has over 10 years of trading experience under his belt and spent the past 4 years working with hundreds of traders to overcome their mental battles, helping them remove the psychological barriers that are preventing them from becoming consistently profitable. And then I thought, who would be the best person to help you go from a retail trader to becoming a 6-figure professional trader? And that someone is Jason Hakim, our head trading coach, who's a successful 6-figure trader himself, managing private investor capital. He's a beast on the charts and is able to simplify complicated trading concepts just like I do. And he's going to be the one teaching you how to trade the markets with precision and confidence. And of course, there's myself, who needs no introduction. Together, we will hold you by a hand and guide you every step of the way. So when you join the 1% Club, you will also get access to daily coaching call with us where you're able to attend and get your doubts resolved by us and have any of your questions answered by the pros. And this is generally the best way to shorten your learning curve and become profitable faster, because you will be able to get your advice from professionals who have walked the talk and is living the life that you want to live. This is the schedule for the coaching call, and don't worry if you cannot make it, because all of our sessions are also recorded for you to rewatch at any time that you want. Now, on top of the daily coaching call, me and my head coach Jason also host live trading sessions every single week. This is where you will get to see how we analyze your charts in real time, look for high probability trade setups and our trade bias for the upcoming week. Now, research has shown that the more engaged the community is, the more successful the program will be. Which is why we decided to create our own private and exclusive trading mastermind. Which brings me to the third core component of 1% Club, the inner circle, which is our private network of highly motivated and like-minded traders. This is where you can discuss trade ideas, network with other traders, request instant feedback and support, and celebrate your wins and milestones together as outliers. And feel free to ask any questions and our members will be more than happy to help you out. For example, Muthu had some doubts about his situation and he posted this question to the community. And this is what our members replied. You can see everybody here is genuinely trying to help each other out, and we all love each other, to be honest. And what makes the inner circle so unique is that you also get access to our quarterly members-only in-person events that we are hosting in different countries. This way you get to connect with me and other 1% Club members in person, in real life, and just have a great time together. Just last month, we hosted an in-person mastermind in Dubai where we taught our members how to think like a professional and pass funded accounts easily. And then a few months ago, we also hosted a small little meetup for our members in Bangkok to catch up on their trading and even discuss about life. Remember, our goal is to help you become a professional trader in the shortest amount of time possible. which is why we had to go the extra mile and equip you with the cutting-edge trading tools that professionals like myself use on a daily basis. So this is our all-in-one professional trading dashboard, which is pretty much a plug-and-play system to help you fully optimize your trading performance so that you can make more money and scale to 7 figures. And this makes the whole process of trading not just more convenient, but also more fun, since you don't need to use different apps and platforms anymore. And with all the mechanical trading systems and processes you need in one place, you can journal your trades, test out your strategy, track and review all your trading data. You will also be able to set goals, track your habits, and even plan your day here. This is really all the tools that you need to reach your fullest potential as a trader. And this is your blueprint to become a successful 6-figure trader from scratch. So when you join the 1% Club, here's what you will get. Full access to high quality trading lessons, we got 180 plus inside here, chart walkthroughs, exercises and notes, future bonus lessons and courses, our proven mechanical trading strategy, mentorship by professional traders with combined 20 plus years of experience, daily coaching calls, weekly live trading sessions, access to our private inner circle, quarterly in-person events, and the professional trading tools that I personally use every single day. This is truly the full package. And I'll be honest, this entire package is worth over $25,000. This is the actual price that I would charge if you were to buy each one of these things separately, because of just how insanely valuable every one of these things are. Now, obviously, you're not going to be paying the total price of $25,000 for this whole package. If you join us right now, it will only be a 4-figure investment, and this price will increase very soon because we want to keep 1% Club incredibly exclusive so that we can focus on getting our current student results. We are actually experiencing high demand right now because we are one of the only programs in the industry that actually guarantee results. We guarantee that you will become funded in 6 to 12 months, or we will work with you for free until you do. The reason why I have so much conviction and confidence in my program is because we have already gotten so many of our student results. Don't take my word for it. Listen to what our students have to say.
So before, I'm just like always lose money, like it's always so bad for me, until I see the 1% Club.
How much money have you made after joining the 1% Club?
I've had 3 payouts already. I'll be about 25,000 in total.
Profit target was $8,000. You made 8.7K.
Right now, the 50K account, I'm in a 10K profit. Every day, I make profit. Every day. As I said, last week, I took 24 trades, almost 19, 20 take profit. And the high risk reward ratio is 13, 14, 20, 23. When I lose, it's just 0.7, 1%, 2%.
Ever since I've joined, tell that my chart analysis has improved so much. I'm able to analyze my charts much better. I am able to manage my risk much better, have much better discipline with my trading. That is really what has helped my trading a lot.
$100 to $1,000.
Yes. I withdraw 200 on a live account and turn it to 1,200, withdraw the money, and then I bought the 10K challenge. After like 2-3 weeks, passed the 10K challenge, got another one, I passed the other one. I'll be honest, I made 30%, like 30%. The 2 weeks, but I withdraw the money, got the 10% profit split, you know. Now I bought the 100K account.
You know, I just pressed find a challenge within, 1 week. I just follow my plans.
1% Club is the place where you have very good community support and very good coaching calls. The materials, what they're providing in the 1% Club is amazing.
I joined 3 weeks ago, the 1% Club. And after that, I passed the phase 1 challenge. Wow. I'm on the way to pass the second phase, and then I will get my life.
The most important thing here is the way they're explaining is very simple. The Brad is the guy who made things simple to understand.
Would you recommend 1% Club to other people?
Yes, for sure. If someone have a problem with the trading, 1% Club is the number one choice.
This thing can actually change your life. Brad, I can't explain how thankful I am that I joined this community, and the value that you managed to provide in this community is immense. Like, it can't get any better, even though you're trying to make it better. And I would never be able to be here without your community and obviously your help, and the members are amazing. No one is judgmental.
I'm successful. I can see myself. I feel it.
And how long have you been inside the 1% Club?
No, just 2 months.
Those who are not with the 1% club, they are one step behind. And those who are in a 1% club, they are one step ahead of the market.
I encourage you to join the 1% club because it's really like life-changing. It's like a game changer for you.
But it is best platform to join.
You must join the 1% club. You know, it is not only for technical, it's also psychological, and you will get a roadmap of your success and to achieve your goals. It is really works. You should try once.
You will not have any regret if you join this person club. No regret. Of course, you will feel just success because have all members will say it for you. You are welcome. It's with big arms. You are so welcome to inside 1% club.
You have so much value in the 1% club. It's crazy. I would say if I wouldn't be in the 1% club, I wouldn't be now here where I am. So much information that where can get this information? Where I had the opportunity to speak to someone like Brad, ask him every time question. Someone like Jason, ask him every time question. And then have someone also in the other side, like Sanjeev, where I can talk about emotions and trading, which is really, really important.
This is the place you need to come. Whatever your questions are being answered from the coaching calls, the materials, what you are getting, it's amazing. Everything is there.
For those who want to join the 1% club, if they are really serious about trading and they really want to see improvements and get better, and join something that is not just a piece of the cake, but actually the whole cake of getting the whole picture and taking trading seriously and then taking your trading to another level, it's totally worth it and it's a really good deal. It's probably more cost effective than any other course out there, and you will get more than your money's worth.
But 1% club really have something really different, have this high level of teaching. I'm not finding other community, it's not exist.
If you still can't make up your mind, let me ask you this. Would you invest 4 figures knowing that you will change your life, make anywhere from 10k to 30k a month trading, achieve financial location and time freedom, provide your family with a better quality of life, and truly live the life of your dreams? I mean, if you're not an idiot, you will know that this is a complete no-brainer. I promise you, this will be the greatest investment of your life. Truth to be told, we get thousands of applications every single day, but we only select a few people to work with, because we only want to work with dedicated people committed to changing their life and willing to put in the work. So, if that sounds like you and you have the budget for a high-quality coaching program, click the link below and apply to join the 1% club right now. Always remember, the person who risks nothing, does nothing, has nothing, and becomes nothing. He may avoid failure and embarrassment, but he simply cannot change and grow and live. He's a slave. He's forfeited his freedom. Only the person who risks is truly free. Thousands of students have already joined us and are getting the results that you want. Click the link below this video and save your spot for the 1% club right now. And I hope to see you inside the best trading program the world has ever seen. Trust me, there's nothing like this anywhere else right now.
1% club!
1% away!